I think it's almost time of the vote, but let me note a couple of things here. The distinguished senator from Oklahoma has noted in his objection. I appreciate him doing that. But I also note that we share different views on this. For example, the senator from Oklahoma was the lone vote opposing the Bulletproof Vest Partnership Grant Act of 2012. The Bulletproof Vest has saved the lives of hundreds and even thousands of our police officers. He opposes the Public Safety Officers Benefit Act, which provides a federal death benefit to the surviving families of first responders who are killed in the line of duty. And he's objecting to passage of the bipartisan, bicameral, and cost-neutral Public Safety Officers Benefits Improvement Act of 2011, which would make important reforms to a program that has assisted the families of thousands of police officers and other first responders who have lost their lives protecting their communities and fellow citizens. We heard from Chuck Canterbury, the highly respected chairman of the Fraternal Order of Police, or president of the Fraternal Order of Police. He's one of our nation's law enforcement leaders. And he wrote to the chairs of both the Senate and House Judiciary Committees about the distinguished senator's opposition to this cost-neutral Public Safety Officers Benefits Program reform, and he concluded, and I quote Mr. Canterbury, "The Fraternal Order of Police views this not as a person embracing the principle of federalism, but as a ploy to place even greater strain between law enforcement and other public safety officers that serve on the local and state level and their colleagues employed by the federal government. When a police officer puts himself in harm's way, he does not stop to think about jurisdiction. He does not ask the offender if he's committing a local, state, or federal crime. He acts in the best interest of the safety of those he's sworn to protect. And a family that loses a loved one in the line of duty should not just be left adrift, their sacrifice ignored, because their loved one was a local firefighter or a state trooper and not a federal agent." Close quote. Mr. President, I would hope that the Senate would overwhelmingly pass this bipartisan piece of legislation. And again, I think back to my own experience in law enforcement, but it's also the experience of former Senator Ben Nighthorse Campbell of Colorado, who first wrote this legislation with me, from his own experience in the Sheriff's Department in Colorado. Anybody who served in law enforcement, anybody who served as a volunteer fireman or EMS, anybody in any part of this country knows the need for this. And the fact that we've been able to do it at no cost to the taxpayer is even better.